What's up, everyone? This is a game of me playing Jinteki, personal evolution against Reina Roja. Jinteki is my favorite faction by far. Unfortunately, it's also the weakest faction in the current meta game. So this deck is a fun deck. It's not meant to be competitive. It's very fun playing it. When you want to distress, you just pick up this deck, play it. It's very fun. Flatline the runner. So I start off by showing the runner my hand. One Nisei, run if you dare. I have a snare in hand. Come on in, if you dare. So this deck has a lot of money, as you can see. My starting hand has one hedge fund, one restructure, and one celebrity gift. Oh, he wants to come in. Alright. Welcome. Say hi to snare. Take damage. Life is good. So yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of money in this deck, which is very important because I'll be using some high cost ice. You'll see later I'll have Wall of Thorns and Surugi as well. There we have it, Wall of Thorns. Alright, I would like to put all these ice on the central servers, particularly R&D, because I do not want the runner to snipe off my traps. I have 3 cerebral overwriters in there, waiting to flatline the runner. He tries to steal the Nisei, doesn't make it, and he forgot to clear the tag. So I'm gonna punish him for that. It's a huge mistake. And as a result, he loses his Xanalu, which I'm not really particularly concerned about because I don't have that many ice and my economy is very good anyway. So I ice up my centrals because he didn't bother face checking the one on R&D. So now, good luck running R&D. You should always face check ice. I guess against Jinteki is quite iffy, but better to know what's coming your way. And of course, he has the Mimic out, which is very, very good against Jinteki. Surugi is useless. Nero Katana is useless. Basically, all the stuff that deal net damage besides Wall of Thorns. That's why I have Wall of Thorns in my deck. He runs Archives. I don't really care. I have Power Shutdown in my hand. Although, the reason why I have Power Shutdown in my hand is to snipe off any mimics that the runner might have. Now I can't snipe off the mimic. You trash the data sucker instead. The mimic's more important. The mimic allows him to bypass everything so easily. Anyway, I've been drawing up, and now I have 3 agendas in hand. It's not good. But this is what my deck is supposed to be like. Oh, 4 agendas. Yeah. My deck has a lot of agendas. 14 to be exact. So every 7 cards you draw, roughly 2 will be agendas. So having a lot of agendas clutter up my hand is not a surprise. Oh, I finally draw the Cerebral Overactor. I was waiting for that. Now I can throw it on the table and see how the runner reacts. Without any form of expose, playing against Jinteki is very rough. Alright, he wants entrance into R&D. Not gonna happen today. Although that does burn away most of my credits. I'm sure I can get it back up. I need to make sure to always maintain at least 3 credits in my pool. Otherwise, my 2 advanced traps will the threat of my 2 advanced traps will be neutralized. Hey look, 4 agendas in hand. What do I do? Well, thankfully the runner's pretty poor himself, so he can't make any runs of any sort. So he's spending an entire turn drawing up. So I get some income at last with Celebrity Gift. Although, would you show a hand of 3 or 4 agendas to the runner? In this case, I definitely would, because my HQ is extremely well protected. Charm into a pop-up window is the last thing anyone would expect. And yes, he doesn't have a yacht out yet, so my charm into pop-up window trap is still live. Wow, 4 agendas. Well, I'm still revealing everything anyway. Snapping off my fetal AI would still cost 2 credits and 3 net damage, so I'm fine with that. Although, yes, theoretically he could win simply by running my hand repeatedly. I don't care. Money is important in this when playing this deck. You want to make sure that the threat of raising dangerous ice on HQ and R&D is always there. So money is very important. So I've successfully deployed one trap. That's I believe is a false lead. A false lead on the second remote, and now an unorthodox predictions on the third remote. These are neuro EMPs. Essentially, they're neuro EMPs. As long as the runner doesn't run them, during my turn, I can spend 1 click, 1 credit to zap the runner for 1 net damage. It's why I played my deck like that. If the runner ignores the remotes, they will be in trouble very soon. As soon as they go below 3 cards, they're doomed. Runner decides to run HQ now. I calculate about 6 credits needed to rest both Charm and Pop-Up Window, which I'm happy with. And he decides to continue on with the run, despite seeing Charm. And to his disappointment, he will take 3 net damage. And because he started the run with 3 cards, which is not a very good thing to do against Jinteki, there's no choice. He cannot access my hand, otherwise he will get flatlined, more or less. Knowing what's in my hand, he will definitely get flatlined. And with his last click, he attempts to run a remote, which I advise him not to. It's definitely not a good idea. But by this time, I knew that whatever he did as his last click, he was going to lose, because he had no cards left in hand. Even if he drew 1 more card, I would be able to use my 2 mini Neuro EMPs to flatline him. So he draws up, but it's too little too late, and I perform the flatline. So that's my Jinteki. It's really fun. I mean, good players will probably give you a very tough time, but if you want distress, you want to play a game of Netrunner and you just want distress, you don't want a serious game of NBN or a long draggy game of HB Glacier, this is the way to go. It's so much fun. Thanks for watching. See you next time.